Greetings and salutation. I'm standing on the white screen since I'm white, but since I'm white doesn't mean getting busted. And speaking of busted, I'm reviewing a TV show about two kids called Phineas and Ferb. Does this mean they'll do more things extraordinary, or does their sister sees them do something and got busted? Let's find out.
Everything's better with Perry. Everything's better with Perry. Everything's better with Perry. Everything's better with Perry. Everything is better with Perry. Everything's better with Perry. Everything's better, and we just wanna tell you, Perry, everything's better with you.
The story. It's time to tell the story about the two kids. The series follows the adventures of stepbrothers Phineas Flynn and Ferb Fletcher. They live in the fictional city of Danville in an unspecified tri-state area, as they seek ways to occupy their time during their 104 days of summer vacation. Often these adventures involve elaborate, life-sized, and ostensibly dangerous construction projects, which are usually unrealistic in scale given the protagonists' ages, and sometimes physically impossible. The stepbrothers primarily share their adventures with their friends Isabella Garcia Shapiro, their neighbor from across the street who has a crush on Phineas, and Baljit Jinder and Buford Vanstom, a nerd and bully duo of frenemies. Phineas's older sister Candace has two obsessions: unveiling Phineas and Ferb schemes and ideas to her mother, and winning the attention of a boy named Jeremy. This show was very funny, and I enjoyed their funniest, musicals and good creative ways to their famous ways. Although Drive, Heinz Doofenshmirtz is a villain, Perry works for him but until he just a platypus as a spy. But in Milo's Murphy Law, he's a friend of Milo and not a villain in it, which was different to another. The characters. Character discussion time. First off, Phineas and Ferb. Phineas is the one with red hair. His age is not mentioned. Phineas, along with his stepbrother Ferb Fletcher, star in the A-plot of every episode. The series concerns Phineas's attempts to avoid boredom by finding something new to do every day of the summer vacation. He does this with his much less talkative stepbrother Ferb, and often with many other neighborhood children. He is known to be very selfless and energetic. Phineas has many catchphrases like "Oh, there you are, Perry," or "Hey, Ferb, I know what we're going to do today," and "Hey, where's Perry?" And Ferb is a boy of very few words. He is Phineas's green-haired, intelligent but laconic stepbrother from the United Kingdom. Created by Phineas and Ferb co-founders Dan Povenmire and Jeff Swampy Marsh, he first appeared in the show's pilot episode, Roller Coaster. Candace was originally designed to antagonize her brothers. In most episodes, she appears to really disapprove of their inventions and attempt to get them in trouble by showing their mom the inventions. Her catchphrases are, "Mom, Phineas and Ferb are, and you are so busted," and while she never proves anything to her mother, Candace persists in the majority of episodes. Whenever she attempts to bust her brothers, Phineas and Ferb's work unintentionally disappears before their mother sees it, and the boys appear to be involved in simple activities. Usually, Candace is shown stuttering but, while her mother is shown forcibly taking her away and disregarding Candace's actions as crazy and childish. Perry the Platypus, aka Agent P, is Phineas and Ferb's pet platypus and first appeared along with a large portion of the main cast in the pilot episode Roller Coaster. Perry is featured as the star of the B-plot for all but one episode of the series alongside his arch-nemesis Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz. He is a primarily silent character, with the only noises being the occasional rattling of his bill. Toward the beginning and end of most episodes, a character, often Phineas, can be found addressing Perry's absence with "Where's Perry?" and "Oh, there you are, Perry," respectively, which are also both titles of episodes. Isabella Garcia Shapiro is a Jewish Mexican-American girl. She is one of the brothers' best friends and has a big crush on Phineas Flynn, of which he is unaware, though he has shown he cares a lot for her from time to time. Her first appearance is in the pilot episode. She is known for the famous catchphrase, "What you doin'?" which she doesn't like when other people besides her say, and is the leader of the Fireside Girls troupe. The troupe often helps Phineas and Ferb in their projects. She is named after series creator Dan Povenmire's oldest daughter. Drive, Heinz Doofenshmirtz is an evil scientist appearing in all but one episode's B-plots thus far. He is the father to teenage Vanessa Doofenshmirtz and is the head of his own company, Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated, which has its own jingle, depending on the episode, Drive. Doofenshmirtz's main goal is to either destroy or rule the tri-state area, which was suggested to him as a teenager on a failed date with Linda Flynn Fletcher as a starting point before taking over the world. Routinely bumbling, incompetent, and forgetful, almost all of Doofenshmirtz's plans, always involving various gadgets and/or inventions, have been thwarted by Perry the Platypus. However, a few of his schemes were quite successful, such as in the 2014 special Phineas and Ferb Save Summer, when Doofenshmirtz moved the Earth away from its original orbit to bring on an early autumn, much to Perry's distress. His catchphrases include a platypus, Perry puts on his hat, Perry the Platypus, ! And after most defeats, curse you, Perry the Platypus. Okay, that's all I can say. See you the next review. Until then.
Spend half a day running from an evil doppelganger. His army of robots, both demanding and polite. Met ourselves and a sister, she's the ultimate resistor. But Perry got captured and we knew that we had to fight. We thought that we could get home using Ferb's